Welcome back, Biddy Brigade, to the Witty Biddies of Nevada, the podcast where the towns are dusty, the stories are juicy, and the highways have more personality than some people we know.
Today, we're rolling into Silver Springs, the town that's always on the way to somewhere, but absolutely refuses to be overlooked.
Silver Springs is the friend who says, "Sure, I'll give you directions," and then ends up telling you their life story, their neighbor's life story, and the entire history of the Pony Express.
This episode is part of our Highway 50 series, the loneliest road with the loudest stories.
We've hit Dayton. We've tunneled through Sutro. We've survived Stagecoach. Now we're rolling into Silver Springs, the gateway to everywhere and the middle of everything. Rosa, why don't you tell me why Silver Springs matters more than people think?
Silver Springs sits at the crossroad of Highway 50 and Highway 95A, which means if you're going east, west, north, or south, you're probably passing through here.
It's Nevada's version of Grand Central Station. If Grand Central had more sagebrush and fewer people wearing suits.
It is also the gateway to Lahontan Reservoir, Fort Churchill, the Pony Express route, and the I swear I'm the only stop for gas, but now I'm buying jerky phenomenon.
Mana, na. Silver Springs is the town that quietly holds Nevada together. Okay, Rosa, let's get into a little bit of a town built on water. Sorta?
The springs. And Silver Springs comes from natural artisan springs that once bubbled up in the area.
And by bubble up, we mean occasionally appeared when the water table felt like cooperating.
But those springs made this a stopping point long before highways existed for indigenous people, immigrants, and later for the Pony Express.
It's the classic Nevada story. Water existed here once, and we're still talking about it. Rosa, did you ever hear about the Pony Express rider who overshot a station?
Okay, Biddy Brigade, it is mini story time.
So imagine going back in time. Okay. Back in 1860, a Pony Express rider named Charlie Lightning Legs McGinnis was tearing across the desert toward the Silver Springs station.
He was making great time. Too great, actually.
He rode past the station at full speed, yelling, "Where is it?" And the station master yelled back, "You just passed it."
Charlie tried to stop, but the horse had other plans. They skidded, spun, and ended up in a sagebrush so big it probably had its own zip code.
Charlie dusted himself off and said, "Well, at least the mail's early." Rosa,
Ye-
we were talking about Stagecoach, and that guy overshot too, just to make good time. I mean, heck, the
You know,
Stagecoach goes too fast. The Pony Express rider went too fast. I
yep,
wonder how many times that happened, huh?
I definitely see a common pattern going on. But
Yeah.
think about it, they had to. It's like, think about back in our time where mail, UPS was prominent. They were fast.
Well, yeah, they were. I Pony Express riders were the original mailmen and
Yep.
UPS delivers. Yeah. And now
Oh, I
Amazon.
apologize, Sherry. It is the USPS is who I was meant to talk about.
Oh, well, postal, UPS, yeah, mail. Okay.
I guess it's all the same nowadays, huh?
Well, I guess it depends on who's delivering to you, but I guess back then it was all the same as well. It was the Pony
Absolutely.
Express rider. Yeah. All right, Rosa, let's get into a little bit of the people of Silver Springs and don't tell any of my secrets.
Never. Silver Springs folks are resilient.
Yes, we are.
They know the wind,
Heck yeah.
they know the dust.
Yep.
Absolutely. They know the exact number of minutes it takes to get to Fernley, Fallon, or Carson, depending on how late you are.
Oh, we know how to get there and how long it's going to take us even when we're not late.
That is the truth.
Yeah. It's a community of ranchers, some, not as many today. Commuters, major. Artists, desert wanderers, and people who can fix anything with a wrench and a YouTube video.
That is the truth, sister. And if you ask for directions, they'll give you three routes: a shortcut and a ghost story.
You will definitely get thr 3 or 2 routes, and yeah, maybe there's not many shortcuts, but depending on where you're going, definitely.
I
I haven't had
definitely,
somebody.
I was going to say, every time I go to your house, I still, 9 times out of 10, I miss the shortcut that you gave me that goes directly to the lake road. I always end up somehow a little bit past that and have to backtrack.
You mean you try to go through the roundabout?
No, I don't take the roundabout. I'm not gonna give the street details every.
Oh, okay. Oh, I know where you turn then. Okay.
Yeah, it's right off once I get off the highway and go down that other road, and then you have that little
Yeah.
side turn off to the left. Sorry, our wonderful, wonderful listeners, but I can't give you exact directions to my beautiful Sherry's house.
Nope. And I wouldn't give you directions to roses either. Okay.
All right.
So let's see, Rosa, what kind of ghosts, legends, and desert weirdness happens in Silver Springs?
Silver Springs has its share of ghost stories because, of course, it does. It's Silver Springs. There's a ghost rider seen along the old Pony Express Trail. People say he gallops by at sunset, dusting swirling behind him, never stopping.
Local calls him the one who overshot, which honestly feels rude but accurate.
There is also the Lahontan Lights, strange orbs that float near the reservoir at night. Some say it's swamp gas, some say it's spirits, some say it's teenagers with flashlights.
Well, I'm not going to say it's swamp gas. It could be spirits. And now that school's out, maybe teenagers with flashlights, but it is more the United States military.
Yes, it is.
So it could be any of them to some people, but I say it's the United States military doing all their practicing.
Yes, because Silver Springs is a very, very close to the base.
Mm. All right, so let's talk about the major attraction in this town, the Lahontan Reservoir, the oasis with an attitude.
Lahontan Reservoir is Silver Springs' backyard playground. We're talking about boating, fishing, camping, and the occasional, I swear the wind wasn't this strong when we part.
Definitely. Mm.
I agree.
It's also where half the town learned to swim and the other half learned to swear.
And if you ever tried to put up a tent there during a windstorm, you'll know the true meaning of Nevada's character development for sure.
Yeah, you can look at the clouds throughout the day and know exactly when the wind's about to hit, so you pack up and go home.
As fast as you can.
Yeah. Now, the lake is a reclamation lake, so we are dependent on snow melt for how much it snows in the mountain. And sometimes when we don't get very much rain, my side of the lake dries up. And then it's not a dust bowl though, but yeah,
Yeah, it definitely gets very, very dry out there. Or it can, for sure.
yeah, it can. All right, Rosa, remember that piano music story from the Highway 50 kickoff episode?
Absolutely. But I'm still not telling you which town it was, but Silver Springs is definitely suspicious.
Well, yeah. I mean, come on. I live out here. It is
I was about to
suspicious.
say that.
Yeah. Okay, Biddy Brigade, tell us your best crossroad town to nowhere or everywhere. The time you stopped somewhere for 5 minutes and somehow stayed for an hour or longer?
And of course, bonus points. If it involves a reservoir, the Pony Express, or a dust devil with an attitude, let us know. Your comments are appreciated. Your
Yes.
stories. We want to hear some stories. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, your stories that you share with us might actually prompt us to do a follow-up, which we did get a comment on our Sutro one of our Sutro episodes, and that's gonna produce a follow-up for what somebody had suggested. They wanted to hear a little bit more.
Yay.
Yeah. So keep them coming. As you know, the witty bitties are where the crossroads are dusty, the legends are loud, and the wind never takes the day off.
Next stop on the Highway 50 series is Fallon, the oasis, the farmland, the Navy jets, and the town that can grow anything except for patience for slow drivers.
Yeah. And remember, people, if you're gonna be a biddy,
Be sure to be witty.
comment, like, subscribe, download.